Welcome, Hoarders. Today we're going to be playing some more Gran Turismo Sport. I'm hoping by the end of this episode, we should have this completed, which would be extremely nice. We're at 99 out of 100 hours put into the game. We're going to be doing the GR3 Cup today. I think that's what it was called. I know you have to use a GR3 car. Yeah. The Group 3 Cup. There's 5 races. They just recently added 2. And I picked the Jaguar F-Type for this series. I was going to use the Aston Martin, I think it was the V12. Group 3 version. I ended up not going for that one. Just because I wanted to use something a lot more different. I've seen, like, the regular F-Type, and I really thought that was a cool car, so I figured I'd go with this one. I am still sick, unfortunately. Which you'll definitely be able to tell in... well, no, you wouldn't have watched it by now. I was gonna say if you've seen the, Ooh. I already recorded Tuesday's video. I did that before this. So, I don't know. Probably all the videos this week I'm probably going to still be sick because I do most of my recording on weekends. So there's that. But I finished... Oh, today! No, it wouldn't be today. It'd be yesterday. I finished, what is it? I finished Medieval. The original one. The last episode was Xerox Layer. Very good episode. I enjoyed it, except when I didn't know what I had to do. I did set this car up what I would consider pretty good. Did I race on this track last episode? Oh, this is a 6th lap. Ugh. I didn't look how many laps we have to do. So this is probably going to be another, like, hour-long episode. Which, I'm not extremely fond of making those ones, because I know watching this can get decently boring. Break. Gotta get up to first. Well, we'll probably get up there. I don't think it's gonna be too difficult. I have a good car for it. I did already get the daily car, so I don't have to worry about getting that, which I definitely would have gotten it doing just this anyway. Oh, too much speed. Too much. Just a little too much. In third person, this car seems a little more twitchy. That's strange. Do some regular first person instead of the hood view. The first person on here is not terrible. I just don't care for the first person in, like, actual race cars, because it has, like, the banner above the roof, like the non-removable ones, and it just gets in the way. It's harder to see where you're trying to go. Actually, I don't for sure know if it's removable or not. I'll have to see if it is, because I hate those things. It just makes it a lot more difficult to see where you're going, in my opinion. I like being able to see everything. Actually, I'm wondering what, I think this, this Wednesday, it's probably going to be a GTA 4 episode. Not 100% sure. Excuse me. If you'd move. I love that there's a beetle ahead of me. Okay, he's pretty far back now. Hard brake. Oh. Slips around a bit. That's why I like, with these type of cars, I like this view the most. Just a regular hood view. Feel like I'm in more control. Ooh. Think maybe those turns are messing me up a tiny bit just because I have the suspension put pretty hard on this, and the downforce I have really high. It's not maxed out, but it's like 3/4 of the way. I like when my cars can go decently quick and still hold on, but I think I have racing hard on these, or for tires. Brake. Ooh, went pretty wide there. I was going too quick to make the turn right. Brake. Pretty hard on to the left back there. Try not to, but I don't know. There's something about using a controller that, I mean, it's better than a keyboard, but not as good as a steering wheel. Doesn't give you quite the control that I'd be comfortable with. Okay. Final lap. Pretty far ahead. Brake. On to our final straight. On to the second race. At least this one's only 4 laps. So that's not too bad. But I don't know if this is a longer track than the other one or not. That's not actually that bad of a turn. I thought I was going too quick for it, but I wasn't. Not by much, anyway. Okay, I know what track this is now. We're dominating now. Ugh. Too quick there. I need to give it some more inner toe angle so I can turn a little bit better. Because the handling's the biggest downside so far with this car. Like, it doesn't turn that sharp. Might be one of those things because the suspension's too low. I know some vehicles, if the suspension's too low, it'll make it really strange. And that, every once in a while, it shows like a line across the screen. And it's actually annoying me, like right there. I'm sure it'll capture it in the recording because this is like the actual game doing that line. It's like when you get close to the rear of another car. Oh wow, this is not going to be hard at all to get first. Don't want to hit him, because if you get a clean race, you get like 50% more money. Make things a little better on ourselves. I mean, I have quite a bit of money, but it's always nice to have more on here, especially because I want to get like a $15 million car. My luck though, the day I buy that car, I'd end up winning it the next day. The car that I'm talking about is the Shelby Daytona. I wish it wasn't so expensive. I love that car. going on to lap 3. This is going decently good. Not having as many problems as I had in the last episode. I think it was the last episode. Yeah, it was. With the muscle car we had, the Super B. That was giving me troubles just because it had a lot of power, but the grip was terrible and the handling was terrible. But I ended up winning all the races with it, so that's got to count for something. Like, you can watch these episodes and you can say whatever you want, but until you drive some of these cars, you don't really realize how difficult they are to handle. Like, even I do testing with them and pick, like, settings that really help the car do a lot better. That, specifically, though, I didn't have much time to do that one. This car I actually had prepared. I tested this on the Nürburgring prior to doing this episode, which I normally always do, but I didn't do it with the Super B because I just didn't have time to do all the testing and stuff. So it's kind of like a throw together, like, shouldn't say spur of the moment. It was just like once I was like, crap, I have to record this episode tonight. Which is kind of a similar thing with this. This episode, I'm recording it Sunday and it has to go live Monday. Usually, what happens is I get Mondays and Tuesdays video recorded over the weekend, and then, like, throughout the week, like Monday I'll do Wednesday's video, Tuesday I'll do Thursday's video, and usually Fridays on the same day. But if I have like a full weekend to work with, I usually get all of them recorded on one day, and then the next day I edit all of them and publish them. Like, as one is rendering, I'll have another one uploading. So then once the next one's uploaded, I start editing the next one, and then rendering that one. So I make like a whole day of it once a week. But I really don't mind editing, especially videos like this. This is extremely easy to edit. But I also, like, edit in my mind also, if that makes sense. Like, at the end of each race, I'll be like, on to the next race. Then I know to cut there, and then start the next race where the screen goes from black to normal. This is like the insider info of how to edit quickly. But I'm also, like, it's not a huge thing to edit, but, like, there's some things that take a lot of time to do. For instance, green screening, if you want to make it look good, it takes a little while to do, but I did a vlog episode, which it's actually not out yet. I don't know if I'll ever post it or not at this point. It was pretty much a truck vlog, me showing off my truck, and that was the first time I ever had to, like, blur my license plate or something, and I learned how to blur moving objects, and that took a long time, because you have to do it nicely, you have to do it frame by frame. So it's next frame, adjust it, next frame, adjust it, next frame, adjust it, and do it until it's completely done. But that is it for the second race, so now let's head on to the third one. This should be interesting. We're going to be doing 2 laps. 2 very long laps on the Nürburgring. I thought my eyes deceived me when I saw 2. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna take forever. It's not gonna take that long. It should be like 16 minutes, something like that. If I had to guess. I did set this car up for this track. I didn't do a full lap like I normally do, though. I got it until it felt decent enough. Because I didn't know if I was going to be on this track. Maybe I should have looked. But you're going to have to move out of the way at some point. Okay, I already hit him. That's it for the clean lap. Or clean race. This car does have one bad fault to it, and it's this hill right here. Oh, okay. We lifted up, but not too badly. An Alpha C6. I want to get around. Did he have 2 different colored wheels? Front ones looked red and the rears looked black. At least on that side. These should be like, I don't know, pretty casual laps. I'm not going to try to kill myself going extremely quick because I know these cars don't really have a huge chance of beating me. I mean, we're all in the same category, but mine's set up better. And they're not really challenging cars. Well, I shouldn't say they're not challenging cars. They're not set up to be good yet. Like, the difficulty in this game gets harder and harder as you go along. I haven't reached a point where I yet have much trouble at all. So that means I must be good, huh? Ugh, that's bouncy. Got my suspension too hard, I think. Well, it could be the suspension being hard mixed with my downforce being high. Now, the question is, how hard's it going to be able to get this guy in first? Okay, can't quite make that turn easily. And I didn't really tweak the transmission on this at all, and that might be a mistake. I hope when I get to that long straight, that doesn't screw me over. I feel like I only have it set for like 180. Oh, that's a BMW. Which is normally what I use as a GR3 car. I know for a fact our second lap's going to be a lot faster, just because there's no one going to be in front of us to slow us down. And at some point I'm going to really concentrate. But like I said, I'm not going to try to go so much that I kill myself. I'm I'm not going to be trying for like a 7-minute, 6-second lap, which I think was my fastest. Okay. Oh, okay, that screwed me up a little. The suspension does not like those type of leaning things. Okay, now for the long straight. Let's see how fast we can get this to go. I have a bad feeling we're only going to hit like 180 though. It'd be ideal to go over 200. Yeah. Well, okay, here's the thing. As long as I'm going faster than whoever's in second. That's what really matters. Somehow I got a fast lap. A reasonably fast lap. Faster than what I remember my fastest being. Unless I was confusing it with 6 minutes 7. But that would be really fast. I don't know. Maybe that doesn't make sense to me. Seven minutes 2 is a quick lap for me. So let's try to get under 7 minutes. With this lap, that shouldn't be too hard. Oh, no. That's that turn. I'm gonna get too flustered trying to beat my lap time. Then I'm gonna end up wrecking a lot more. Now, when I tested this, I could floor it all the way through this turn. Not now. Just barely held it. We didn't do any, like, 360s or 180s or anything like that yet. So that's good news. Didn't have enough grip right there. See, this I wouldn't mind at all if it was like the whole series in itself. Like do 2 or 3 laps around the Nürburgring. and that was like the only race in that series. That would be nice. Instead of this being one of the many. Now I gotta remember what turn we messed up on the first lap. There was only one where we went off on the first lap. But we went off twice on the second lap. We're over halfway on the second lap. Here's going to be the first weird bumpy thing. Mostly the big issue with those is the exit, which is where we came off the first lap, now that I remember. A little quick through there. Bouncing everywhere. Oh, okay, we're good. Thought I was gonna go off there. Oh, we're going off here instead. Good thing we have a little bit of distance on them. That's where I messed up the first lap. Okay, final straight. Well, the final long straight. Such a beautiful car. See if we can beat 7:02. Oh, we beat 7 minutes. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, on to race 4. This one is a 5-lapper. Oh, of course, it's also in the rain. We'll do our best. Already going top speed. This should be interesting. Oh no, this is this one. I'm going way too quick for that. Great, first turn, I already messed it up. We're sliding everywhere too. Jeez, bud. Wanted to go first person for this one just because I feel like it looks cool. We are sliding everywhere. He hit the wall. Wonder if they make you put on rain tires for this. If not, it'd be nice to have them. Sliding. Just hydroplaning everywhere. Can't even see. Okay, here's the guy in first. Got around him. Maybe this will be easier now. Because I don't have to go as fast. Which means the rain shouldn't mess me up as bad. I know it still messes you up pretty easily. Has a hard time gripping it all. Oh. No. No, you ain't. Traction's just terrible. This is only, I think, like the second or third race I did in the rain. Still not a fan. Okay, a long straight again, which is always nice. First time I made that turn right without going past the cones. feel like I'm concentrating too much. So hard to avoid that wall. The straight again. They pretty much catch up to me every time I get to here. Oh, we're hitting 184. Thought 180 was our fastest. Still slip there a little. Not doing too bad anymore, especially through that part. And didn't hit the wall. This is probably going to be my best lap. Nope. A second slower. Let's try to make this our best lap then. Make our final lap the best one. Hit a cone, but not out of bounds, or wherever you call it. It was just sitting in the middle of the track. Uh-oh, we're hitting the wall. Like, you can tell if you're gonna hit the wall. Okay, the guy's right behind us. But as long as I keep up the high speed, I think I'll be good. Oh, we're good. We're set. Okay, now on to the 5th and final race. This one shouldn't be too bad. 5 laps on, what did it say, the Suzuka circuit? Where you going, SpongeBob, me boy? This is a different configuration of it. Or maybe just a different starting point. You gotta move, my boy. Oof. I just have that little bit of edge over these guys. Feels like long laps, though. This up here is the only car I have to pass. It shouldn't be too bad. Especially if I kill him. Yeah, I don't think this will be bad at all, actually. This is a piece of cake compared to the last race with all the rain. a second, I was like, I think I should have started braking earlier. Almost took the wrong turn. Lap 3. Yeah, these are pretty long laps. I was thinking we were going to be doing like the short section of this course. Cut that turn pretty far. Lap 4. Wow. Second you touch that green, it slides you right off. Final lap. Finally. try to make this lap worth it. Stay away from that green crap. Final straight. Yay, we won. We actually won all 5 of them first try. I doubt that there's gonna be no way we got another car. Because I already got it prior to doing this episode. But I would like to see what race series is for next week. Real circuit tours, 5 races. Non-race cars, 394 horsepower or less. So that's almost every car. And you can really downgrade them a lot if you have to. I'm going to be ending this episode there then. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy the video, check out one of my previous, next, and related videos, and don't forget to check out my social medias in the description down below.